When the prophet Abraham received God's command, he brought his beloved wife, Hagar, and their little baby Ishmael to the dry desert valley that would one day be called Mecca. There was nothing there, no trees, no water, no people, just hot sand stretching far and wide. Abraham set Hagar and Ishmael down gently, knowing he was following God's will. Hagar looked at him, worried and confused. "Are you really going to leave us here with no food, no water?" she asked, her heart full of concern. Abraham's voice was steady but soft as he answered, "This is God's command. He will take care of you." With that, he left, trusting deeply in God's plan. Days went by, and soon the little food and water they had ran out. Baby Ishmael was thirsty, his tiny voice crying out in hunger and need. Hagar, feeling her heart tighten with each of his cries, could not bear to sit and do nothing. She looked around and saw the hills of Safa and Marwa and began running between them, desperate to find water for her child. She climbed up Safa, then down again to Marwa, then back again 7 times in total, hoping with every step that she'd see water. But on her last journey back to Ishmael, when she was almost out of hope, she saw something amazing. Right under Ishmael's little feet, where he had been kicking and crying, a spring of water was bubbling up from the ground. Hagar hurried to gather stones around it to keep the water from spilling away. She scooped it up and gave her son a drink, and her heart filled with joy and relief. This miraculous spring became known as Zamzam, and it still flows to this day. In the years that followed, people from far and wide came to this water, and a city grew where once there was only desert. And now when Muslims go to Mecca, they drink from Zamzam and remember the bravery, love, and faith of Hagar, who never gave up.